Attention, attention. Welcome to Club Louie. I want to introduce my co-host today, Ro. Today we have a legend in the building. I say a legend because he has a lot of accomplishments. Too many to name, but I'm going to introduce my guy because we have a lot of questions for him today. My guy Rance from 1500 or nothing.
My dog.
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
So Rance, let me ask you a question, man. I like to get to the different points because I know you accomplish a lot of things in life musically. For the people that don't know, please Google my guy. His Instagram's going to be there. His name's going to be in the bottom. Understand the things that he's done, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Because, I mean, he took it to another level. And I'm talking about even building a school. Can you tell me what you do at that school so everybody else will know what you do at that school?
Oh, yeah, me and my partner, James Fauntleroy, one of the number one songwriters in the game. He actually got the number one song out right now with Lady Gaga and Bruno. But, yeah, we wanted to start a school like 7 years ago, more like a academy, like an X-Men school for the best creatives in the world that understands the art of giving and that just has the most information that could shift culture. And the cool thing about the school is we done had over 100 celebrities teach classes, from Kendrick to Bruno to Justin Timberlake to Nipsey taught my first class, rest in peace.
Oh.
It's like the school is to
Wait
really,
a minute, so you're talking about Kendrick Lamar teaching a class?
Oh, yeah.
So he's your teacher for the day?
Yeah, we had all our guest teachers, man. All our friends, everybody we work with has show love. And shout out to Ali too, because Ali, we did a class with Ali, and Ali brought K-Dot, and he did a full class. It was tight, man.
Do you do this on, is it online or is it?
Well, it's like a secret society for the coldest niggas in the world. So, but now we do have our online classes. We're restructuring right now. With the next couple months, we got some new shit going on. But the school is nuts, bro. It's 35,000.
No, I took a tour
facility.
when you guys were still under construction, Bro.
Yeah.
Futuristic.
Yeah. We got two new facilities now, though, that's bigger. We go out to, I got to get y'all to it.
I think before hologram even came out.
Yeah.
I love the way you call it like the X-Men school.
No,
you know what I mean? That's dope for creators, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is a
it's
great
basically
name,
the
though.
school is to teach you to become an unemployable nigga like myself, where you can get your thoughts licensed. And we teach you all the rules to break them, as from not just understanding music, but human behavior, understanding everything from psychology to understanding how to deal with a bitch ass nigga, or not how to react to a person.
Body language.
Just understanding the person to where you can always be of service, make them feel good, so you can get into the hearts and minds of the consumer, so you can get some of this money.
You said that Nipsey taught a class, so you had to be going at this for a while now. When did it start?
Shit, we built our building like 7 years ago. Yeah, our school's been lit for like at least 5-6 years. Yeah.
So
have you asked anybody? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said, what does a person got to do to come to the X-Men school?
Just be crazy enough to believe in yourself.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's for people that has the most knowledge or no knowledge of music, but there's knowledge that we know where for damn sure they still don't know, regardless if you're lit or you're not. So
mostly you gotta want it.
Yeah, you just gotta be crazy enough to believe in yourself. They just have that, either you're the weather reporter or you're weather changer. We just need the weather changers.
I could tell you a story of this white kid that I met many years ago, right? It was when Death Row was popping.
Mm-hmm.
The kid just produced all day. And this is where the kid needs to go to school at. But the kid would just produce all day. To make a long story short, we were watching TV. He showed the old NWA album cover with the Mexican on it. I was like, my boy was like, I know him. I said, if you know him, we can get to Dr. Dre.
Right.
I'm just thinking like how to get to Dre. Fast forwarded, reached out to him, reached out to Dre. My guy had met Dre before. Dre tells us to come. We went to Death Row. We got there at 12. Dre said to be there at 12. We were there at 12. He said he wasn't going to be there till like 5. Told my guys, I don't care. We're going to stay here and wait for Dr. Dre. I'm a fan.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to stay and wait. Pulls up 5 hours later. We go in the room, and he's playing music for Dre on cassette. Take you back on cassette.
Wow.
Right? So he's playing beats for Dre, and I even told Dre, like, wait till you hear the last one. The last one is crazy, right? He listened to it, and he was just like, what do you do? He goes, nothing. I just sit home all day, make beats all night, and then go to sleep, wake up, make beats all day and night. He's like, I'll sign you. He's like, I'm going to send you a contract. He goes, I'm going to have you work on Ladies of Rage album. He named, I think he even said Dog Pound shit. It was just like, I'm sitting there like, did he not just say all this? Like, this is crazy. But and then the contract came, lawyer read it. They had differences in the contract. So he didn't end up signing. But that's the type of kid that needs to pop up at a school like yours, like that crazy talent. Yeah. Or are you looking for anybody that just believes themselves in general?
You gotta realize it's not like it takes more than one job to make a thing work. You know what I mean? So some people that want to come in as an artist, but then they'll end up leaving as a music supervisor or leaving as, you know, something that has nothing to do with what they started with, just because now they know the information. People just ain't exposed to the information. You know, with our curriculum that we was doing, it's production, songwriting, music business. I mean, it's marketing, branding. It's, you know, understanding everything.
Everything.
So. And you know what's so cool about that? If I've seen people in the music industry trying to be artists for a long time and, you know, did not pop.
Yeah.
But and then I've seen them change lanes and still do something in the entertainment industry, and they're moving. They're popping. Like, I've seen guys in the cannabis industry.
Yeah, I was going to say same thing in the cannabis industry.
I seen one dude in cannabis industry where what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
example,
true. I seen another guy in the cannabis industry trying to be at all the weed shows and all that. Next thing you know, he's a comedian. Doing great right now. Like, literally, he's doing great. So it's like...
Concrete?
Huh? Sorry?
Concrete?
No, not Concrete.
Oh, okay.
Concrete was doing everything, too.
You know what's funny, though? When you go back to this, when you were telling this story, I thought you were going to be like Scott Storch. Or like, it happened to be Scott Storch. Or I thought it was going to be something like, what's going on with that kid that you're talking about? Did anything ever come up? Anything with him?
Talent just disappeared.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. There's kids out there that got mad talent, and maybe music wouldn't have been his thing. Like you said, for the school, he would have learned how to manage. He would have learned how to do contracts. So they teach you everything in that school.
I
all about music.
School now.
That's
y'all got to open it. I want to be in school. I'm too
right?
old. You too. You got an age limit.
Bro, we had child prodigies from 9 years old that's probably almost better than me, to 60-year-olds doing trap beats. So
damn.
It's the swag is in you, man. It's no
Has anybody come out of it that you're proud of, like, or be the big or something?
It's a lot of students that are very successful.
That's what's up, bro.
Super proud of.
I love to hear.
Yeah, we graduated. I mean, over 1,000 students at in Inglewood. We're way more than 1,000 students in Inglewood, but we also got a school in Asia, in Taiwan, Taipei, and Beijing. Yeah. So we done graduated a lot of people there too.
So that school's officially open?
Oh, it's been open. It's been open for like 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't know about. I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
I remember way back when you were talking about it. You were talking about it, but they weren't like.
Yeah, it's official. We partnered with a major company out there, a major VC company, and a bank where they licensed our school, and we got to go out there and teach classes, and it's pretty cool.
We gonna talk afterwards. I got a friend who's his girlfriend, who's become a good friend of mine. They're gonna eventually get married. She's been around so long, but she works for a Asian music label, big time in there.
Okay.
Maybe y'all can put something together and
sure.
do some stuff. Because I think a lot of times with stuff like this, people don't know. Like, as much as we think with everything that people know and it's getting out there.
I think that's the greatest thing to me is, like, there's a school to teach you something. So if you want to get in this music shit, you want to be a producer, you want to be a rapper, maybe you should go to this school to learn everything, and then decide what you really want to do.
Yeah.
Because I think by the time how long is the process?
Well, now we about to come to y'all, man. I just partnered with one of the biggest content teams in the world. That's just the coldest people alive. It's almost probably better than anybody I've ever seen in my life. And it's 150 of them. They got a company called WePlay, where they got some of the smartest people in the world that created virtual reality, motion capture, VR, AR, live concerts, live streaming. It's probably the only place in the world where you can have technology and creativity in one at the highest level, to where, like, if you was there, we could do a podcast and I could be talking to Spider-Man because it's motion capture in AR in real time. So
That's
it's like
dope.
it just changed how you even look at creating your IP because you have this all of this extra
Options.
technology and options,
Availability.
that
That's crazy.
with your show, which we could be the first because nobody's have the capabilities out here to do this. That's connected to the culture.
So how would people? And we use this at the end, but how would people find the school? Like, what are they going to go look at your school?
Oh, our school's called 1500 Sound Academy, but we're restructuring. So I'm working on some new things.
Okay.
My partner, within the next couple of months, we're gonna be announcing like a whole new level for that. Because
So go follow you on Instagram, and then when you'll pop it out when it's ready.
Stay close.
Right,
Stay
exactly.
close.
I like that. That's awesome. It sounds dope, bro. You're doing some incredible things.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I thought the school. When you just talking about the school, I was amazed, and then you just jump into that. You got some shit going.
You ever have them kids that are just an F up?
It's always one.
There always got to be one kid, huh?
But I like them motherfuckers because I get them together.
Yeah.
We was all like that too. They just need to know a little more information to know that it's a real privilege to be in here.
And you do care.
To be around because we don't have to do this.
Yeah. And a lot of times they don't people give a shit about them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to see the other spots now. Because the thing is, the next thing we're doing is creating. Just imagine TED Talks be some masterclass with a live audience with hundreds of people, where I can have my instruments, I can have anything from tech, fashion, film, music, and sports. Anybody can teach on this big stage. The stage is 60 foot. It's a 60-foot LED Unreal Engine screen to where I could be in Mars. You know what I mean? Exactly. It does like the Doom movie, Mandalorian movie. So it just changes how you look, how much expensive you look on TV.
Wow.
Would that be audience engagement with that one?
Yes, it's a live audience, bro. We can fit hundreds of people. We're actually doing church overflow for Faithful Central on Easter. It's that big. I mean, we the city of Los Angeles gave us our own holiday maybe like 5-6 years ago.
Yep.
Wow.
Like last year, we had Dave Chappelle host, Tasha Smith, Angela Bassett. It was lit. We had 30 artists perform. But this year, we had 30 artists perform too. But this was at our new facility. We work with a company called We Play. And it's crazy, man. We had everybody from Leon Thomas to Mario to John B to Exhibit to, everybody you could think of. Our students did a medley of our hits for like 20 minutes of all of our songs, and 19 Keys, and X came out and spoke about the future of technology. The mayor of Inglewood came out. We cut the ribbon. We had all the council members and city officials, and it's a thing, guys.
It's
serious.
Tell the people about your early beginnings so they can see where you kind of came from to be doing things of this nature that's so big.
I mean, my family from Chicago, but
I'm from Chicago.
For real, West Side. My family, Clare Courts Projects.
That's what's up. I grew up in K-Town.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. You always say that. That's Scotty. I'm from the West Side. I went to Weston House High School.
Okay,
I went to Robert Emmett on Madison and Central.
There it is.
Yeah.
You told me you Googled all that.
I let me see some schools in this area.
Right.
Yeah, no, my whole family from Chicago. And I was, my dad, he came out to LA because he was signed to I think it was signed to the Dells. It was on the groups back then, and they came out here trying to just get cracking with their group. And they made me, and I was born and raised Los Angeles, California. Grew up in like church world, streets, and
a little mixture of everything.
A little mixture of balance, and I was able to understand humans at the highest level because you're hanging out with fucking gangbangers, then you're hanging out with church people, then you're hanging out with rich people that's paying you to do the music. You're just understanding so many different emotions of people. And you understand that it's all the same thing. Everybody just wants to be a part of something, feel loved, and make some money for their families.
Yeah, and it makes it where you can deal with any crowd. Like I feel the same. I can be in any kind of crowd with any kind of people and be okay.
Yeah.
Because of those experiences like that, just dealing with different kind of crowds.
Yeah,
I see you were around Nipsey a lot.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What was one of the funniest moments you had with Nipsey?
Funniest moments? Oh, shit. Let me think about this.
Think about this.
Yeah, we done had some times, man.
Well, just give us a moment you remember. That you'll always remember.
Yeah.
We was doing, bro, we got to realize we've been working on Victory Lap for like 12, 13 years at that time. We've been doing, Nip had a studio at my spot. One of the cool moments I'd say. So I heard a couple people say that they introduced YG to Nipsey. I think it's hilarious, but I introduced YG to Nipsey. I tricked both of them to come to my studio in Inglewood because Nip had a room there, and then had a session with YG. They ended up connecting, doing a song that's on YouTube right now that I'm not gonna say because they're gonna be mad. You just gotta look it up.
Okay.
But and from there, man, we realized that, like, you know, blue and the red makes green, and that, you know, they made a good song and people was fucking with it to the points where now them niggas going to clubs with Bloods and Crips together, confusing everybody. You know what I mean? So that was like a good time in LA to show how it was deeper than just this ignorant shit that, you know, we do. It's you know, it's about us really coming together and bringing our talents together and make some money together, regardless of where you from, you know.
Let me ask you a question. Where's music heading with this whole AI stuff?
I think it's headed in a good direction, man. Like, you can't be dinosaurs.
True.
Things are going to change. There's always going to be something different. You know what I mean? So we got to just make sure we keep the realness in the music and keep the real, authentic sounds of real music. Even though you could use it with AI, there's tools you could use. You could use AI as a tool, but the core should still comes from God and the human being and the spirit. You know. Then from there you can remix it, switch it up, but you still got that same feeling. You know.
Rance, let me ask you this question, because you believe in God, correct?
Yeah, I'm right.
You believe in aliens?
I don't even know what that is.
I think I'm not talking about the ones from Mexico. I'm talking about from another planet.
I don't know.
Far away.
I don't do enough research about that. I'm literally in my own world, in 1500 world.
You're disappointing him right now, bro. This is his favorite fucking question.
No, look at. Let me just tell you a quick story. The CIA, you gotta look it up later. The CIA just released a story that they had. It wasn't a story; it was something that happened, but they documented and all that. And what happened was, yeah, it was declassified. There was about 25 soldiers out somewhere. He saw a UFO. One of them pulled out a rocket launcher. He hit it. It crashed. 3 little aliens came out. They said all 3 of them got together into like one and shot a light. And out of the 25, because 2 of them were behind something, 23 of them turned into stone. The CIA just released this. So this is them talking about it.
Wait, the people or the aliens?
The people the aliens combined together into one, shot a light, and turned everybody into stone. 23 people out of the 25.
Like a statue?
They look like a statue turned into stone.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is it?
You can see the statue?
The CIA just released this. I mean, are they making it up? It's off their website.
Why would they release this?
They declassified it.
Yeah, Trump been declassifying everything except for the Jeffrey Einstein. Oh, before that. Well, he's doing it now big time. Everything. Even the JFK shit he's declassifying, which is crazy. But he won't declassify Jeffrey Epstein, because he was over there.
It's a whole different lane.
Yeah,
I'll stay out of that one.
I want to see more though.
Stay out of that one.
I want to see more because that's crazy. I'd be scared as hell. These niggas just turning people to stone. And so no funerals. They just had like
and like I said, they declassified it. So let's see what happens. I mean, people are getting it. I've heard that story on a bunch of YouTube channels. 5-6 years ago. This supposedly happened, I think, in 1970, LB, or 60s, or 89? Okay, it happened in 89.
Tell me who these people are exactly, and how them families
I'll get
like
you
they
their
missing.
names and everything.
They not
do you believe in aliens?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm just saying.
Oh, it happened so.
I believe that there's life in other planets.
Right.
It's like I told them, if we go to another planet and they haven't invented the wheel, does that make us the alien?
I think we're aliens anyway.
I mean, we
all
are.
to them.
I don't. Yeah, it's like we're humans that can talk.
I think the government doesn't want to release to us. They don't think that us, the people, can handle it. If they release that there's aliens walking amongst us, or if there's aliens in Antarctica, but they're away from everybody, they don't want. I think they don't think people can handle it.
I can agree with that. I can agree if they found them, they would tell
in that
people
Bible
because they would freak out. But also, this is what I believe. I believe that there are aliens on other planets, and we're aliens to them. Like we talk weird. Like we understand each other. They like, I don't understand them. It's weird talk too. But I don't know if they're walking around on Earth. But I think there's other, like, I think there's Jupiter, Mars, think there's people, somebody doing their thing, you know, but we just can't survive on each other's planets. You know what I mean?
He said they're in Antarctica, but hey.
Did you see? I saw this today. Did y'all see this?
I'm just saying.
Did you see this? And you got a Tesla, so you got
What?
a Tesla? Okay, they said if you take a Tesla to like a graveyard, like the
Yeah.
grave site, you can see people. 'Cause you know
Spirits.
how Tesla picks up people? You can see people, but then they won't be there.
Catches spirits because it's LiDAR. LiDAR is the same shit what they have in submarines. No, it's not.
No, there's people like
it's
walking
not.
and
I
shit.
seen that too.
Like
it
moving.
literally tells you if there's somebody walking by your car. But I've had that where I'll be at the light and it'll show me somebody walking in front of my car and I'm like,
I feel you.
there's nobody walking in front of my car. But then somebody took it to a graveyard. When they took it to the graveyard, they're scanning. There's people standing. You could see physical people standing, and it's not the tombstones or nothing like that. It's people standing. But again,
Yeah, or walk like the people will just walk past and they won't be there. I mean, they could have made it look like that. I want somebody with a Tesla to go. I'll go and see because I would love to see that shit.
yeah, I'm good. We already have enough bad stuff going on in the world.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the aliens things, I don't know, man. I think it may be on other planets, but I don't know if they're on Earth. I don't know if Columbo's an alien. He's just filming right now. He go home and take off his head, like some Man in Black type shit.
Men in Black? Oh, no, they said like Men in Black is supposed to be the Denver airport. In the movie Men in Black, remember how all the aliens are going through and all that? They're saying that's supposed to be Denver airport. What's the movie? Where they're all blue. Everybody's blue.
Smurfs?
Avatar. Avatar is supposed to be Antarctica. I don't know if you know about that. Avatar is supposed to be Antarctica and all that. So, I mean, think about it. All right. Have you ever watched the movie Terminator?
Yeah.
Okay, in Terminator, I think it was part 2. There's a part where it's the first 10 minutes. The girl says, and you could Google all this shit. I hit it on the nail with this one. The girl says he shot the Terminator that was coming after the girl. He saved the girl, the other guy, right? Mm-hmm. As he saved the girl, she goes, I seen you shoot him, and I seen him get back up. He says, that was an android. She's like, what do you mean? He's like a robot. She's like, those things don't exist right now. And he goes, not right now. But 40 years into the future, he will. Yeah, oh yeah, there you go. He says, not for another 40 years. I shit you not, if you do the math from the movie till now, Elon Musk dropped him exactly 40 years to the day. Exactly.
Would you get one of those?
Hell yeah. I just carry a big gun with me, though, just in case he ever trips out. You got to remember.
In Terminator, you couldn't kill him with the gun.
Elon Musk said in an interview one time, straight up, they said, what do you think about AI and robotics? He said, very dangerous, very dangerous. And the reason why he said it was because 2 years prior, a robot at the facility, he said, just bugged out, grabbed one of the guys, cut him by accident or whatever, cut him, and then he bled all over the place over there. So they had to shut all that down.
He
So this is what
grabbed
you said,
him. He
and
grabbed him, but cut him by accident.
Well, I mean, they're trying to say it was an accident or something, but he supposedly cut that dude up. The dude was bleeding all over the place, and yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I can fuck with it.
I mean, that's what Terminator's about. Them bringing AI with Skynet and all that, bringing it together.
No, I saw the one. Which was it? Will Smith, the movie where they turned on us, the robots to start killing. iRobot.
Yeah.
I've seen that shit. It's crazy. I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want some shit like that to happen. He get mad and be on some shit at the crib, because they make him so. They saying they make it so like human like now, right? Where they have feelings and shit. What if you say the wrong thing? This nigga get mad. He's just killing you in your sleep. That's crazy.
I'm good. Would you ever get a robot?
Don't you have the AI holograms at school?
That's what I was talking about
we're
earlier.
in the future, man.
I know that you futuristic over there.
Yeah, but we're in the future, but we're making sure we're keeping the soul of like humans, and with trying to create the right policies to make sure it's not crazy.
So robots, you're not allowed. You're not welcome. That's what we're gonna let the robot community know.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't ready for that shit yet.
It's gonna happen regardless. I'm telling you.
Nah, you're right.
It's gonna happen regardless. You can't stop none of that.
You're right.
The future.
But imagine that, like, if they start doing that and they start like making all these robots that then become the military, and now it's not like human beings, and they can tell these robots to do shit that normal people probably wouldn't do.
Look at Elon Musk's face expression when a reporter told him, "You're just as rich as Putin. And he said, not at all. He has an army. And then you can see his expression. He like thought about it. And he like, just the expression like, well, shit, I'm damn near going to have an army too. All his robots. Oh, yeah.
Are you an Elon Musk fan?
I mean, yeah, no. I'm not a fan. I mean, yeah, certain things he does is good and other things he does ain't good. His cars are like pieces of shit put together. How do I know? Because I got one.
What does he do is good?
I mean, rockets. Ain't nobody landed a rocket. I mean, it wasn't him that did it. It was all programmers and coders and core. What do you call that? Coders.
Coalition?
No, coders. The guys that code them shit.
Oh, coders.
Coders, that's what I said. Yeah, I mean, they did all that, but it was a great idea to land a rocket right back down after it took off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? The shit.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying, ain't nobody done that. NASA ain't done that in many years.
How did that help us?
It didn't help me. It helped him.
How did it help U.S.?
They recycle it. That shit costs $20 million every time they launch. Now he's recycling it. So it only costs, I think, $2 or $3 million. Think
How's it
about
helping
it.
us?
They're saving a lot of money.
They ain't saving us shit. They taking our money no matter what. We ain't seeing that.
Man, I want to go to school. Am I too old to go to that school?
Hell no, man. You got to teach. You ain't go to the school. You can teach yourself.
I need an alien class to teach about aliens.
He gonna need a tutor.
That was a good one.
Oh my God.
Got me on that. All right. We want to talk about
No, we definitely gotta come by and at least check. I want to come check the school
Yeah,
out.
you got
for
to
sure.
check it out for sure.
Oh, who you work with last? Who you working with lately?
Oh man, I've been going ham, bro. I'm doing executive producing 2 major TV shows that I can't talk about that y'all already heard about for sure.
So we know about the TV shows already.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I got Coco Jones single that me and my boy Swift produced. It's coming out on the 24th.
You're a beast.
Been going in. We just worked with Kid Leroy. We've been going ham there. Like
Everybody, that's wild.
yeah, scoring
so
and doing TV stuff and really just building our own IP and
They
building
teach
our
that
own
over at the
shit.
school, scoring and all that too?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. We teach it all, bro.
You do so much, man. Is there something that you like more than other? Like what you like doing the most?
Just learning shit that more. I just like learning. You know, like music got me in the doors of me like being on boards of tech companies that's valuated at $14 billion and fucking working with all type of other shit that has nothing to do with music, but everything to do with humans. So it's easy because we make music for humans that create emotion that can make them cry, laugh, fuck, or fight. So
That's what
like,
music's
you know.
about.
I love
That's
that.
what music's about.
I love that. That's awesome.
Of course, right now, the state of music is like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill my ops, and I wiped out the family, and I want to hear some old school, not old school, but like some Brenda Got a Baby type
Old
shit.
school was doing the same shit.
Nah,
Come
it's
on,
nowhere
bro.
near as it was now.
Yeah. Right.
How many cats did you
Okay,
see in
listen.
music videos that had guns
What
and all
was
that?
NWA talking about?
Fuck the police.
They weren't talking about killing niggas?
The police.
No, they were talking about killing niggas too.
I don't
Well, we
remember.
grew up. This is what I
just
think about
remember
it.
him saying,
I don't like a lot of the new
"Jacking those
music.
guys for the Nissan trucks." Huh?
I'm not into a lot of the new music. I'm into some of it, but when we grew up, our parents were saying the same shit about rap, the new age rap. Yeah, they
Nowhere near
were.
it.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Nowhere near, because for the fact that back then nobody had guns and all that. When you allowed that to happen,
Nobody had guns. Did you
I'm
grow up in the 90s and 2000s or what, nigga?
yes,
In Chicago, they had guns like a motherfucker.
in the music videos,
Oh, I'm talking about maybe.
when you allow
Yeah.
stuff like that happens, it projects. When you project, it's projecting negativity. Now you got all these young kids thinking it's all good to carry a strap. It's a video game. I mean, I don't want to sound old and corny, but it's a video game. I can go and shoot the ops, go home, call it a day. They don't never show the aftermath, the families you hurt, the pain that you cause, and it's not even worth doing it because at the end of the day, you just took your own life.
I think it's subjective, right? Because it's music. It's art. Like, everybody that's doing it's not doing it.
Yeah, but music used to be fun. Back in my days, hip hop was fun.
Yeah, I
dog.
agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about ops and this and that. And everybody made money. Now it's like, okay, I want to make money, but he's rapping too. Now he's my ops. I'm going to smoke him. For what? I'd rather make money with him. You know
Most
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
people that's supposed to be fans are artists. If you really think about it.
Wait, say that again?
Most of the niggas that are normally fans are artists. It's like Spotify like 10 million songs in it like this year. It's like everybody that we would normally make music for that have fans, they want to be an artist too, and they think they can do it too. So it's just
Everybody think they can do music these days for sure. Everybody.
Yeah, that's what it is. A lot of people see that. Well, wait a minute. I don't really need to learn how to rap. I can get a writer.
yeah, I can rap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put
there was a
puzzle
time when you
together.
couldn't go online and just get some beats, and you had because now you can buy shit off was it iStore or whatever, and you can set your own shit up and kind of do shit at your house, and now you think you're a music man.
Yeah.
When you need to be going to school over here.
No, that's dope. I definitely want to see that.
And
We
learning
gotta
some real
definitely go
shit.
by and check it out.
So
Man, so do you plan on ever being in any movies yourself? Because I know you're behind. You're the man behind the
it's so
scenes.
funny.
But
I
why
got
not?
called like for 2 movies, and that's just I'm not into that.
You're not into that?
Nah.
You don't want to do one just to put yourself on
My
the screen?
cousin's Lawrence Tate, and he helped me with a couple auditions. I just realized that's just not my.
Wait,
man.
Lawrence Tate is your cousin?
Tate's my
Lawrence
real cousin,
Tate.
Yeah.
Lawrence Tate. I know who that is.
Yeah.
You don't know who that is?
I said, I know who that is.
Oh, I was
What
finna
do you
say.
mean?
Yeah, nah, he's good coach too, but I was just a bad, bad student.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, nah, I'd rather make the music and make the soundtrack of what's happening. You know, I can do my little cameos sometimes, right? Where I can be
Yeah.
myself, but if you got me trying to be a nigga that's not me, I don't know how to do that.
Hey, there it
Like
is.
that.
Right?
You got to know your lane. Everybody can't be an actor or whatever.
That's true.
Because it seems that they translate. Some niggas try to go from music to
I think
and vice versa.
everybody that really gets involved in music now that I've known a lot more that he's told us about the school, I think anybody in general that wants to either get into music or even hip hop or even wants to be a rapper really, 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 really needs to just Google information about the school.
Yeah,
That's all. You ain't got to go. I'm not trying to promote to go and all that,
yeah.
but I think you really need to do your fucking homework.
Just follow me and James on Instagram, and you'll get a lot of information for sure.
What's
What's
the
your Instagram
Instagram?
again?
It's going to be in the bottom.
RANCE1500, RANCE1500. All right, for sure.
Ooh, man. That is so cool. I ain't going to lie. I want to go now.
Bro, you know what it reminds me of? Do you know Ultranam?
Yes.
Okay, Ultranam was a weed company, a weed school.
Weed College.
They started a weed college that taught you everything from the
Wow.
top
How
to
to
the
grow
bottom
and
over in
everything, do
Oakland.
everything in cannabis.
And they were like the pioneers for trying to get it legalized, to be honest with you. And it didn't, the first time they didn't win. And then the second time it did go through, and we got recreational now, but they still have that school now. Wow. They do it online. I mean, they got an actual physical school, and they also do it online too. So you can take it from all over, everywhere. So that's kind of what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
Giving you the real knowledge that you need for people that really.
All the rules to break the rules, man.
Yep. If you really want it, come get it.
So then you guys will teach people about contracts too, right? Because I know a lot of artists that have gotten screwed over by contracts.
Oh man, everybody from our school is almost an attorney. Like they know.
Wow.
They can talk to you about promissory notes to fucking.
You walk out of there, you're an
perpetuity
artist.
to-
I'm gonna go to Capitol
Yeah.
Records. Like, yeah, what you gonna run on?
Yeah. At least you're gonna know the words to not sign, worldwide, territory, all that type of shit. Unless it makes sense for you. You know what I mean? But it's all negotiable.
I'm actually a different kind of question. I usually ask, like someone like yourself that's deeply rooted in music, who would be, 5 artists that you would want to make a song with? Like not even that's your favorite, but somebody you want to make a song with. But I'm gonna ask you, give me 2 or 3 artists, and then I want you to put who's producing it. I want you to put a producer in there too, somebody that, because you know music in and out and you know what it's all about. So what's the team that you would, what's a good team that you would put, including the artist, maybe even a writer too, that you would put together that would be your dream team?
1,500 and none.
Yeah, I mean honestly, bro, we are the dream team.
They are.
I love that answer.
That's what I'm saying.
Respectfully.
I love that answer.
Do your homework and you'll
you know.
understand why he said that.
Yeah, like that we've created a group of people that's the coldest niggas from that understands music at the highest level. So when we hang out, it's an unfair advantage because everybody knows the rules to break them, and we've had like over 20 years experience of actually having success of this field. So
I love that answer, bro. So okay, well, give me 3 artists that you would put with y'all dream team that you think would make a dope ass record, even an album. 3 people that you put together to make a dope ass album. And you can do it different. Ain't got to be like 3 rappers. You can put an R&B. You can put some shit that's diverse in
like
there.
James and Sade with me and Timberland and Coldplay or something.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. If they come together, I want some credit over here. Some shit like, because that's dope.
You ain't getting shit.
I know. Louie gonna say he thought of it. I told him that.
That was my idea.
No, but Louie, I'm gonna give Louie some flowers right now. Everybody that comes on here, and I know this already, but for the people that don't know, most of them are talking about how you connecting people. You connected so many people, bro.
Oh man, you a legend, man. I'm only here because of y'all niggas.
I appreciate that, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm here for the weed, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You always been a giver, man. You always looked out. You got the most utmost respect to where you created a brand to where everybody knows this brand for being the best. Some people got weed and their brand promise ain't the best. You know what I mean? And packaging all that shit, and then it aligned with who you are. Is a cool nigga. So,
I appreciate that.
Kudos to you, bro.
Yeah, kudos, my boy.
Have you worked on any Spanish music yet?
What? Bro, I'm like the black Spanish nigga out right now.
What?
I just don't speak Spanish. So I'm on, I got a Grammy with Maluma. I got Eladio's one of my best friends. So I just got a couple Grammy nominations with him. I'm his musical director. So we've been traveling, going crazy. I just did an album. Her name is LouieTheXiii. She's like the most lit person in Spain. She's an amazing artist. She did her full Spanish album with my guy Tony. It literally just came out. She's touring all around the world. She's killing it. She's like Adele of Spanish music, bro, with swag. So yeah, wow. We doing our thing. So,
I got to hear some of that. Yeah. I want to hear what.
But everything he does, it don't surprise me that he's saying that. That's dope.
Yeah.
Really got his foot in everything.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Do you know about the Wheel of Music?
The Wheel of Music?
Yeah.
Nah.
Might be another word about. Fetty Wap had told me. Is it what?
Oh.
Yeah, the Wheel of Music, like a wheel.
Like the Circle of Fifths?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Would it be that? No. So no. So basically, like a wheel, because Fetty Wap had told me. He was like, we're talking about music, and he goes, yeah, told me, you know about the Wheel of Music? And I was like, nah, but it might be a different word.
Oh, okay.
Because it's when you do everything from Spanish, country, reggaeton.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you know when you know the rules and really do your research, loving music, how niggas say they supposed to love it, you can do any genre. The only thing that switches a genre is the instrument and what instrument that works together. So that's it.
What's up?
Here, let me ask you a question. What do you think about artists that have a hit song, but for some reason can't get another one?
Because they didn't study other hit songs. Some people get lucky, but it's the difference between people that actually loves music for real and put their blood, sweat, and tears, or niggas that just get lucky, that just want to do a song and don't take the shit seriously. You put your 20,000 hours in, you might have a couple more hits because you understand the rules and you understand the cadence, and you've seen for these songs they only use 50 words. For these songs there's a why in the hook. For these songs there's a question in the hook every time. So it's like you're taking these secrets that's 50% already done because it worked, and the other 50% comes from God and the swag that you have in you. Then you can get more hits.
Wow.
You're doing beyond the music. You're getting some real knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cats really need to learn. I mean, do you think somebody that had a hit 5 years ago, you think they could still come back and do another one if they had the right guidance?
Our last hit.
Huh?
We're all as good as our last hit. Ain't nobody special. So I don't even talk about my old shit because nobody care. Just ask to the Google list. You gotta. What are you doing now for people? Yeah. So that's what I'm on.
So I'm sure you've done some tours and stuff, right? With some artists you work with. Have you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a music director for 20 years,
okay.
from everybody from Snoop to Beyonce's tour to Jay-Z 444 to.
Give me something funny you've seen on tour. Something funny or the craziest thing you've seen on one of the tours. It could be your experience. You ain't got to put nobody out there. Just some crazy shit.
It was one time. I had to go through some fights certain tours. Like guys, we realized I was on like in the beginning of Snoop Dogg shit, and like even it's always somebody crazy. So I had a couple situations. It was one time where I was on tour, and my homie who's an artist got into a fight, and this sounds like snitching. I can't talk about this.
Then don't say it.
Yeah, I can't.
You
Yeah.
don't want to sound
My
like
soul, my DNA. I can't even talk about it.
I love
It stopped him.
I'm
It
sorry.
stopped
I
him.
love
Something
that.
in
I
him
love
said,
that.
"Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Love that. I love
Wait a
that.
minute."
It's not in my DNA, fellas. You can't catch me snitching.
How are the women on tour? Too much like snitching too?
That's like snitching on yourself.
You're snitching on yourself. Yeah, change that subject.
Like, how's the women on tour with you? What's up with you? How many bitches you got? No, I'm just playing. Respectfully.
Let me ask you this one then. Are most women good women, or are most women?
I think there's a balance, man. It's all about what they've been through and how they was growing up and their traumas and all that. So I feel like we all get to a point where we figure it out and know what our purpose is and how to be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't figure it out till I was like 28. So, I don't, everybody can always change and become a good person. So,
28 is early, man. Honestly, a lot of people don't figure that shit out today in their 30s and 40s.
man.
And I know motherfuckers in 40s right now that still ain't figured it out.
Yeah.
So that's actually really good.
Big portion of figuring it out is staying positive.
1000%.
Don't be negative,
Yeah.
because the negative comes back and hits you 2 times harder.
Come on now.
And they don't understand that.
Give me 3 of the prettiest women you think that is beautiful.
Pretty.
So anyways.
bro, on Instagram, you can it's so many. It ain't
Used to
it ain't
jump
like
on
the
Instagram.
90s. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, you used to just look on Jet magazine or something.
right.
It ain't. It's
Show.
just too many people.
Nah, it's too
many
easy, right?
Amazing, beautiful people. So
Because everybody names stars, but honestly, there's some girls that ain't regular people that is just.
yeah, man. I got 3 field passports, so I done been around the world.
You've been around. So
I've
let me
seen a
ask
lot
you,
of different people.
where was the craziest place? It could probably be in the beginning of your journey. Was the craziest studio you probably went in and you were just like,
Man. Place.
yeah, studio place, anywhere that you've been to in the beginning of your career where you were just like, damn.
Canada.
Why? What was in Canada?
It's just they just treat you different. It's
Where, in
crazy.
Montreal?
All of Canada.
Oh, okay.
Like at that time back in the day, Canada was crazy. But I mean, I done been everywhere, bro. Like, man,
Let me ask you this.
Everywhere.
Where do you think a lot of the most beautiful women are? Because if you've been all over the world, you know, like, yo, this country, and I'm not saying we bang, no.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, where do you think where you were there somewhere just looking like, wow, there's a lot of beautiful women here?
Man, Africa, Paris, and like Puerto Rico or something like that.
Nice. That's a good list.
Dominican.
That's a list.
Dominican.
Where were you in Africa?
I went everywhere. I went to Cape Town, Durban, that whole side, and also did the Nigeria thing. And so my next plan, I want to build a school in Ghana. So I haven't been there yet, but all my friends are from there. So that's the next goal. For sure.
Dope.
I want to go to those. I've been to Morocco. There was some beautiful women there.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
nice. The list. I like London too, honestly. I didn't think Paris was. I thought Paris was overly expensive because it was Paris.
You got to go to the right places though at the
True,
right
too.
time. They got some.
I heard the
secret
food's not
locations.
that good, so I haven't been there. You would know that, but I heard the food wasn't too tasty out there. Is that true or no?
You gotta bring your sauce from the States, buddy.
That's a good one. Bring your sauce from the
That's
States.
what I do.
Travel hack. Bring your sauces.
Straight
I
up.
mean, they got like French fries and all that out there, right? Because
Yeah,
I mean,
but if you ain't got Heinz ketchup,
Exactly.
it ain't no real French
Did
fry.
you just ask if France had French fries?
yeah, I'm just right. So let me ask you a question, man. When it's done and said, and you've done all your accomplishments, where do you want to sit back and retire?
When do I want to sit back?
No,
and retire?
where do you want to sit back? What country? What city? Where would you want to sit back and retire at?
Somewhere by the water. I mean, I've been living on the water for like 13 years, so
I live by the water, but not on the water.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like a water babe, but I still like being close to my family. So I don't know. I love LA. I like Miami. I like certain places, but LA is who I am. So
LA is, yeah.
I just
It is LA.
yeah, it's some secret location. I might not buy a big house, I'm gonna probably get another like big ass warehouse and create my own world. You know, kind of how we did the Sound Academy, but like a man's cave type thing.
Are you an animal guy? You got dogs, cats?
Nah, I love animals though, but
Move around too much?
yeah,
Can't have a responsibility at home when you got to feed and he's going everywhere.
yeah, I can't be a deadbeat animal, a deadbeat parent. Exactly.
Are you a sports guy?
I used to be. I used to play sports, but music has just
Took everything over.
took so much of my brain space of having to remember chords and words and just all these things.
That's great. The dopest
I like
thing,
watching fourth quarters though.
The dopest thing is that you seem like you're saying all like music, but the smile that comes on your face when you're talking about it, like I can tell you just really love what you're doing.
Yeah, I love
He
what I
really
do,
loves.
man.
Yeah, you can see that.
Changing my life.
That's awesome when you love what you're doing.
I know it's similar to the question that he asked earlier, but is there somebody right now that you haven't worked with that you want to work with? I know you damn near work with everybody, but there got to be maybe that
somebody
one
new.
person.
a younger person or something.
It could be whoever.
I like Billie Eilish. She fire.
Who?
Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I think with our
Have you met her?
I've met her once, but it was the wrong introduction. It wasn't through like somebody that was that nigga introducing me.
Damn. I've had that before.
Yeah, just wait your turn. It'll happen.
No, definitely.
You already know.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've had it happen a lot with Louie. He usually be people and it's like he ain't the right person to do it.
No, he actually is the right person. to introduce you.
I'm just fucking with you. That's my boy. You know it.
Definitely. So,
what about? I know you work with a lot of people too. This is another artist question. I know you're probably getting tired of these. Who are your top 3 artists? I want to ask you this question because you're so diverse with it. It's not gonna. Usually, people it's one genre, it's rap or it's R&B, whatever it is. I'm interested to see what your top 3 artists are.
That I work with, or
No, your top 3 favorite
in general
artists that you like to listen to.
it could be the will of music. See,
Damn, that's tricky, bro.
That's tough, right?
Like I make so much music every day too, so it's like it depends on what mood I'm in.
It's hard to ask you a question like that because you're doing so much music that a lot of times, because I don't even do that much music, and a lot of times I listen to people's music that I know or that I'm artists I'm working with. You probably listen to it all the time. Somebody you're working with,
Yeah.
So you're not even getting a lot of the.
Honestly, in my car, I don't listen to shit. I don't listen to nothing. I am really listening to like somebody teaching me information of words to remember. Like music is, I live and breathe that. You know, if I go to rehearsal, we rehearsing 30 songs back to back. You know what I mean? So it's like study when I learn music, when I'm listening to it, I'm really focused on in it. So it's
So for all you artists out there, the key thing of what he just said is
Pay me.
He's been doing pay me.
And I like to work, and I'll give you a shout out.
But he's been doing this for over how long?
Shit, maybe like 22 years now.
22 years, and he said that in his car he's still trying to get knowledge. He's still trying to learn something. And he's done big shit already. He's still trying to learn something.
I think that's
the
what we
key,
gotta
always learning.
teach the young generation that, man. A lot of these young kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
These
key.
young kids and put them in. I'm telling you, put them in school, but the right type of school. Because our school, I'm gonna tell you right now, the regular schools district, you don't teach nothing to kids, man.
We don't even like how they teach. Like we gotta change how we're taught, because that's the main thing. It's like nobody wants to listen to a person talk all day and then try to remember what they said. It's like
kids are so smart right now. Like my son, they were trying to teach him Chinese heritage, and I was like, we don't even like China. Just to let you know, between me and you, my son, like no, but I made it clear. I didn't want to make it seem racist.
Who was we?
I'm saying the government. That's why I explained it to him afterwards. I said our government doesn't like the government of China. You know, I made it clear to him, like the people are cool, but it's the governments that don't like the governments. But in our schools, they're teaching you about the heritage of China.
But it's like, honestly, I feel like we all need to learn everybody's heritage, because if you travel like we've traveled, you can learn something from the Chinese.
Bro, I said the same thing.
The way
Let me
they
ask
do
you a
their
question.
I agree with you 1000%.
We can learn
Is it going to
something
take
from
you a
everybody.
whole week to learn about heritage, or if you really wanted to learn, can't you just go on the internet and learn yourself a little bit quicker?
Kids don't do that though, Lou, like you think.
What you mean,
when I was a
bro?
kid,
My sons are on the computer.
okay,
Googling
and it's a little bit
everything,
different now. But when I was a kid, and I was going to ask this question, I was going to ask you. My thirst for knowledge didn't get till I was after college. Like before that, I was doing shit to get it done. I wasn't doing it because I wanted to learn. Like I was doing this shit to get it done. But now, like I read books more than I ever had before. I love learning new shit. So I was going to ask you that honestly. Like, have you always been this guy that just loved learning, even as a youngster, or did it come to you later where you just like really had
I
that
love
thirst?
winning. Okay,
Like-
so if I gotta learn something to win,
That's
I'm
hard.
gonna do it
That's a great answer right
That's
there.
great. I love winning.
I love that one right there.
for real.
Hey, if you
That
see me
is
talk to
dope.
somebody else and I still that answer, don't tell nobody.
It's all good.
That's a great one right there. That was a good one.
So then just Instagram. If anybody out there wants to get in touch with you, follow the Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm about to start going ham on I'm working on this secret club membership to where we're gonna be giving access to the coolest people in the world, all access to our friends and information, the ways we can help people, donate to people, do business with people, give information, give experiences, and come to all of our secret locations to hang out and build IP and come to this world of cool people. So we're working on that now. Just stay on my Instagram. It's not for everybody though, but you can still learn. We have educational things for free.
I kind of know the answer already, what I'm about to say, because I was gonna say you guys don't do no live streaming out of there because you would be probably giving away some sauce that.
Bro, I give away if you get what you give. There's no game I'll hold back. That's what bitch ass niggas do.
Yeah, no gatekeeping.
Yeah, we don't do that. We give up the game, man, because somebody gave it to me.
Right?
You know what? I say this probably like a lot of shows and people are like, damn, he always says that, but it's a testament to you. You got great energy, bro.
Man,
like, I
thank you,
want you
bro.
to win. Like the energy when you talk about certain things and see the look on your face.
Yeah.
And I'm right next to you so I can feel it, but
Yeah.
like it's everybody the artists, most of the people that you brought just have great energy and you can just tell they're good people and you want to see them win.
Yeah.
But I want to say that, bro.
I appreciate that,
Love
man.
that.
Yeah,
No
dope.
doubt.
Oh yeah, that ain't gonna lie, man. It's dope as hell. I need to come to that school, man. I want to
Come
make
on,
an
let's
appointment. I
go.
want to just do a walkthrough.
We coming.
Let's go.
We
We need to
going.
go.
So if you want to be a part of the school, go follow my man. We're gonna post his Instagram several times. He's gonna let y'all know when it's dropping, and I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of people. So it's gonna be first come, first serve. So y'all better be watching.
We're gonna post the name of the school in the bottom too, because people are smart enough they can go Google it now. So we're gonna put the name, location, and then people can go and get all the information they need.
Got you.
And if you got a link, we'll put a link in the bottom too to the school.
What's up?
That'd be dope. And Rance, I know you're busy, man. I want to tell you thank you very much for
Appreciate y'all.
coming. I
Anytime,
appreciate
man.
you. Before you leave, I want to have a little break with you, if you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
come on. I'm
Have a
into
little
that.
break.
I'm into that.
But once again, man, thank you for blessing us with your time, dog.
Thank
I
y'all,
really
man.
Thank you, my boy.
appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. God. For sure.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody else, you already know, man. We're signing off. Itchy, fade to black.